Hello YouTube, it's Sean. Today I'm working on a 2003 Ford F-350. It's got some slop in the steering wheel from some bad bushings. I'm going to show you how to take the steering wheel off. Normally you have to have a different kind of puller for that. I have this harmonic balanced steering wheel puller. It's one of the clover leaf types and it's not in here. So let me show you. Hey, here's a picture. Look, here's a picture. It looks like this. And this is what we're going to use to take the steering wheel off. Stay tuned, I'll show you how I set that up. Okay, so I'm going to use this bolt with the flange on it. And what you do is you got to get some nuts for these. Get 4 nuts. So you put 1 nut on there. You're going to put it here on this side. Then on the front, you put this nut to hold it in place. And what we'll do when we tighten this down, we'll just go right to where it's flush so we can keep them even. We're going to tighten the back side up. We're actually going to torque these down so they don't slide. Do the same thing on the other side. I don't know if you can see because my fingers are kind of in the way. But we're going to do that on this side too. We'll make that flush, just like that. And then we'll torque these down with a wrench and a socket so they don't slide. Okay, stay tuned. So the first thing we need to do is remove the airbag. And what you do to do that, I've already kind of preliminary done this, but I put it back in so I could show you. Right here on each side of the steering wheel, there's one on this side, there's one over on this side. You'll find 2 caps that pop out of there. You just pop them out with a plastic screwdriver or a pick. In fact, I'll move over and show you. This is what they look like. They've just got some little clips on the inside that hold them in. You pop those out. Then there's 2 8mm bolts in here. They look like this. So you just get an 8mm socket and you take this one out on this side and one out on the other side. Then you pull the airbag out. Now when you get this out, you're going to find a couple of wires hooked up. I've already removed them, so you won't see them, but I'll show you where they are and how you take them out. They're not difficult. The first one right here, you just push on this little pin here, pull it out. This one, you actually have to get a little screwdriver and pry, and I'll show you where that is. It's on the airbag side. So on that one, it's this piece right here. You just stick a screwdriver in here where my fingernail is, and you pry this little edge up right here. And as you pry that up, it moves that, and then you slide this piece right out of it. It's pretty simple. Okay, so let's get the tool set up and we'll go from there. The next thing we need to do is we've got to take the bulb out that holds the steering wheel in. I don't know if you can see it yet. My wife will show you right there. We're going to take that out. This is a Torx 50. So I've got the Torx 50 bit right here. I've got it on a little extension because we need to get past the steering wheel. You can use a ratchet on this, no problem. I'm going to use my battery-powered Cobalt just because it's faster and easier, and I do this all day, so the quicker, the more money I make. We're going to pop that out, and we got that out. Now we're going to set up this tool. So there's a provision on the top and on the bottom. They're flat. That's where we're going to put these flange heads. We're going to put one there. We're going to put the other one there. I'm going to get this set up. I've got to loosen these bolts, position them, and then tighten them, and we'll go from there. Okay, we've got this in position. Now we're just going to tighten these. We don't want these to slide when we're doing this. So I've got a wrench to put on this nut, and we're going to just tighten them up. So I'm going to do that. I've got a socket to put on this one, and I'm just going to tighten this. Make sure that it stays in that provision that's made for the clamp. I'm just going to tighten this like that, and then I'll do the bottom one as well. So tighten the bottom nut up against the tool so that you won't get any sliding here. It's going to wobble a little bit, but that's tight. And now we're going to get our other socket. It's a 3/4 socket for mine. And we'll just start turning this out. Do not use power tools on this. You don't want to have anything come off or strip or hit you in the face. Just do it by hand. And as you crank this, steering wheel will come right out. Okay, I was taking that off. This bolt started to slide a little bit, so I'm going to torque these down a little more with my ratchet. Just want to tighten these and get a good enough bite that those bolts won't slip. Okay, now we'll go back up here. We'll start turning this and get this steering wheel out. Okay, the camera stopped because I said okay and she thought I meant to stop filming, but what really I meant is you could feel it kind of pop off, so that's why I said okay. But you'll feel it, it'll come loose, and then voila, you just pull it off and you're ready to go. Repair whatever you need to repair under there. Thanks for watching. Hope that's a good tip for you guys.